Hey Anonymai, welcome to a coin shop video instead of a coin show video. Junior and I had a new family member added to the family this month and couldn't make it to the coin show, but there is a new baby in the house. And so instead, it's a couple of weeks late, but we went to the coin shop and had our fun time there. So Junior, why don't you get started and show us what you have?
I'm just gonna show these first. So we were just there, and the guys in the back were working on just like pulling stuff out of mint sets, and I think they just had a few junky ones. So they gave me a few steel pennies.
Yeah, so the one of the guys in the back today was a different coin dealer, not from the shop, and we run into him at the shows all the time, actually. And he slipped these to Junior, so a few kind of mildly, softly cleaned steel cents. What else you got? It was a PD and S, the full set.
And then I think these are 63 and 64, 1P and 1D for each year.
Yeah, so they were. That's what he was talking about. They were cutting up mint sets. So there's your 64D. Here's your 63s. Or that's your 64 and 63 Ps. And then 63D. So that was fun. He got some neat cents out of the deal there. And what else you got, Junior?
Then another dealer just came in once, and he dumped a whole ton of pennies, and they're kind of old, but they're bright red.
You got some red Wheaties.
So I just picked a few reds out. Hopefully they'll upgrade.
Yeah, and they're common ears. They're, as you can see so far, they're 58s, 57s, 57. That's a 37D. It looks like it's been cleaned. That's why it's kind of red. There's a 55D. Over here's a 37, but it's been cleaned. We have a 47S. That's nice. That's very nice for a 47S. 56D. That 47S is the winner so far here, Junior. 56D. 57D. 53D. And 58D. So that 47S, that's the winner of the stack right there, Junior. Nicely done. What else?
I'm working on my nickel collection. So, we finally found a book, but that is a 38P. I already have a 38D.
38, Philadelphia. Decent shape. High XF, maybe. Good details.
This is a 38S.
38S is one of the key dates. And so he can upgrade this later, but for the price, he is going to have a great hole filled for the album. He's trying to do BU for the set, but...
Then on my 39s, I think that's an S.
Yep, 39S, you're right.
I have a P already.
Yeah, there's still some stairs left on that one, not bad.
And then I spent so little on this stuff that I got a Seated Liberty.
Yeah, Junior wanted a new type coin, and so he got himself an 1891 Seated Liberty quarter. How cool is that? I would say, even though the grade is low, that it is problem-free, and it would grade straight. So this is a very cool old type coin for Junior's collection. He didn't have anything like that. Now, I went a little crazy. I've been buying a lot of pennies there over the past year or so, and I flip a lot of these to help fund my continued coin shenanigans. And so I think I'm going to try to sell this one, see if there's any meat on the bone, but it was a nice roll, like really nice roll. I'm not sure if I'm going to sell it or pluck a few out for grading, but I think there might be some MS67s in here. Yeah, I mean, look at that. That's amazing. So I haven't decided, but I'll either sell the roll for hopefully a premium or grade them out. This is a winner as well. Again, we've talked about these a lot. This is a bat door wrapped roll. You can tell by the V here. And this is a 1956 original bank wrap wheat cent roll. And I've got it listed currently in a Facebook group that I do. And it's Fidelity Philadelphia Trust Company. And it is what it is. those Batdorf ones bring a premium. So if you see them in the 60s or earlier, snag them up. They are worth a premium. Here's a tougher date. Believe it or not, some of these 80s and 90s dates are tough. Here's a 93D. I need that one for my collection. That is not for flipping. 87D. I also need that for my collection. I got the 87 and the 86 I'm about to show you at a slight discount because of the carbon spotting on the ends, and we kind of wrangled a little bit. And I said, look, if they're all carbon spotted, I don't want to pay full price. So we kind of met in the middle on this one. Same thing here. 86. That end is ugly. It could just be the enders. I don't know. We'll have to see. These two right here should be pretty interesting. These are both 1960 Denver small dates. As a lot of you collectors may know, in 1960 there were small date and large date varieties at both mints, P and D. The 1960P small date carries a significant premium. The 1960 Denver small date carries a premium, but not nearly what the Philadelphia does. However, there is a variety in these that treasure hunters are looking for. There is a repunch mint mark and a large date over small date. And so it's a repunched date, not just a mint mark. And so I might open one of these and then sell one of those to, again, make back some of the money that I spent the other day. Yesterday is when we went. Let's see. Trying to remember if everything else in here is more of these 1960P large dates. And they are. They're all 1960 Philadelphia large dates. Some of them are really pretty. I'm trying to decide whether I'm going to search some of these or if I'm going to sell them all unsearched. But there are some really beautiful coins in here, and I've had trouble locating some of these without roller marks, so I'm going to keep a couple for myself for sure, but then sell the rest because there are some really hard strike type coins in these rolls. They were very, very above average for what I've seen from the 1960s. So I got a big batch of those. And then, last but not least, I found a lot of cool quarters. Mostly silver. Well, actually, a couple of them have disappeared on me. One sec. Okay, after a few minutes, I found them. I made everybody run around the house like a chicken with their heads cut off, and I left them here in plain sight, but I wanted to show you what they were. Got a 19... Oops, sorry, it's a little zoomed. 45. S with nice color on the edges. Beautiful album toning. I think that looks pretty nice. And then a 44 S, equally good color. The only knock on this thing is that dot out in the field past his nose. Otherwise, it's gorgeous album toning on both sides. 45S. And then, check this one out. This is a clad. This is not... Let me pull it out of the flip so you can see it better. This is not the 40% silver quarter. This is the nickel and copper. But I wanted to show you the rainbow on that thing. And the reverse is equally as colorful. Let me see if I can capture it. Lots of blues, purples, golds. Lighting's a little tough in here, but it looks beautiful. So that's a flipper. That's something I'm gonna try to flip. And then a little less exciting, but still part of my collecting. I was trying to get the 1990s silver proofs for my collection. These are not for flipping. 92. 96. Some of them are a little bit hazy. That's okay. They're just album coins. But they look good. I think the only one I'm missing now is a 98. But that's it. We had a big trip to the coin shop, and I think we did really well. There's plenty here to flip, plenty here to keep. And we'll do some videos with searching these 1960s and some of these 80s and 90s. Open those babies up. And we'll see you guys in the next video. Really appreciate your time. Hope you're enjoying your coin hunting out there. And we'll see you next time. Happy hunting.